What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to be swapping out these OEM Fang lights for some aftermarket ones. These unfortunately have been leaking water for some time, and now some of the LEDs have stopped working, so we're just going to be swapping them out for some new ones. I'll give you guys a little bit closer review so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we're going to do the unboxing on the new ones so you guys can see the quality, and they should look a lot better than the other ones. So let's get right into it. All right, so yeah, as you can see, some of the LEDs are still working, but these along the bottom here, shield that a little bit, you can see are not working anymore. I actually had to drill out a little pilot hole underneath to drain the water out, and you can still see a little bit of water in there, that line right there. So, you know, it's not designed to have water in it. I'm not sure if just the seal went bad or what. I was gonna pull them out and do, you know, seal them with RTV, but never got around to it. Did a little bit of water riding. They filled up with water, and you know, they're just starting to mess up now. So I got these off of eBay. They're about, I think, like $110. So I got these off eBay, 110 bucks. So let's go ahead and unbox them now. Let's see what they look like. All right, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed since I'm holding the camera without dropping them. Let's put these on the ground so we don't mess them up. All right. So yeah, these are off eBay. Not sure what that is. Find out, I guess. So here they are. They should just be plug and play as well. So it's got a little connector there. And these look like, this looks like an adapter, resistor of some sort. This looks like the OEM plug here, this guy. And then these are the ones that plug into the Fang lights. And these are all, this is actually, you can change the color on these too. They also function as turn signals, which helps because my machine is actually street legal. So while I'm driving, I'll probably just run them at, you know, with orange. Just my machine has a bunch of orange accents, so I'll run them on orange. Should look a lot better than just like the plain white. Here's the remote for it. I think you could also use the app as well to change the color, not just the remote. We got some extra wiring there. Not sure what that's for. And then we've got the other side, and they include some zip ties. So it looks pretty complete. It's like 110 bucks on eBay. Couldn't really go wrong. I think the OEM ones are even more expensive than that. So I figured if I could change the color, that'll be even cooler. And you know, they function as turn signals too, so that's cool. So let's get working on getting these old Fang lights out, and then we'll start putting the new ones in. All right, guys, so I got the grill out already. And to get these out, looks pretty easy. A couple of 7/16 bolts, or nuts rather, on the top and the bottom there. OEM plug has to get unplugged. One there, easily accessible with a wrench. We'll get them unplugged, get them out, and then we'll see how the new one's installed. All right, guys, so we got them out, and you can see, full of water, real nasty. Glad to be getting rid of these guys. So just so you know what it looks like, again, like I said, 7/16 wrench. These are not really like nuts. They're threaded, but there's only like 3 threads on there. So you get a couple cranks on them, and then they just kind of just pop off. And then I would recommend just undoing the plug first, because it'll give you more room to get the wrench on this one. So on the middle one, you can only, you know, put the box end on it. So that's the only way you put, you know, like I said, it's only 3 threads, so it's not that bad. The top and bottom ones, though, you could actually, if you have a ratcheting wrench, it makes it a little bit easier. But if not, it's only a couple threads and they pop right off. So let's look at the instructions on the new ones, and let's get into putting those in. All right, guys, so a little bit of an issue here. So if you look, that connector is the stock connector. And it says to simply just plug and play, right? Like everything looks the same. It says take out the old ones, did that. And then connect chassis harness connector to rear of each accent light. But these are not set up like that. They have the little screw-in ones, which go into this harness here, right? And the only plug going into there is this. You got this quick connect plug here, and then you have one that says left and right. And I'm assuming these are the wires that go into the pins, but I'm just not sure how to get that done. So this is what the connectors look like. that's what it shows in the diagram. It should be on the backside of the Fang lights, but that's not the case. So this may be a little bit more of a job than I thought. I was hoping it was going to be plug and play, but obviously it's always more complicated than it has to be. I took all this apart, excuse my mud-filled cabin here, but this is where the Fang lights are coming from. This is one connector, it's the other one, and it's going into this factory harness here. So I'm gonna do a little more digging and see what I can find out. All right, guys, so what I found out was I just tapped into the white wire and the black wire. The red, I guess, doesn't have any power to it. And I just jumped it to the connector, and I've got power at the Fang light. So I might just be able to run power just coming from the one connector to power the box to power both Fang lights. I'm gonna try to plug the other Fang light in and make sure I have enough, voltage to power both of them with just the one connector. And then I'm gonna try to change colors on it too and make sure everything works fine. And if that's the case, then I might just cut this connector, splice in some wiring, and just run it like that. Then I'll have to figure out the turn signal aspect of it later. So let's see if I can get both working. All right, so yeah, looks like I was actually able to get them both, powered on off the one connector. A little disappointing, it's not plug and play, but basically what I'll have to do is just, cut that connector, cut the other connector. I'll leave the other one on, and then just, do some butt connecting and some shrink wrap and stuff, and, at least get them to work. So, but I was able to change the color, and they're both fired up now. So let's get it finished up. All right, guys, so finally got everything done, got everything back together, got everything wired up, shrink wrapped, electrical taped, all that. So definitely a pain without it being, plug and play like it was supposed to be. However, it was just cutting and splicing those two wires, so it was pretty easy, just kind of an extra step that I was hoping to not have to take. But, for $100, really not a bad deal, especially because a lot of these Fang lights are sometimes over $200, $250, so $100, it's like $105 shipped with tax. Really can't beat it. Full control over the coloring through either the remote or my phone app, so they look great. Got them set to like this reddish orange. I'm not sure if it shows up on the camera as like that, but cool reddish orange color to kind of go with the colors on the machine. So all in all, for the price, pretty happy with the purchase. So thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.